Well, Philip, your D5 bulldozer is all finished, and like I said, I wanted to make a video so that you have a reference to run the starter and the horn and raise and lower the volume right from the transmitter. The basic stuff on the machine, though, is the right controller controls the drive, so forward, back, left, and right, and then your left stick up and down raises and lowers your blade. And let's see, the switches across the top, they're marked. Here's your beacon. And it's a 5-mode beacon, so there's like a fast rotate, slow rotate. Is that showing up in the video? Yeah, it is. Slow flash, and then a fast flash, and then off. So you can leave it, leave it whatever position you want. It doesn't matter which way you leave the switch once you've chosen your mode. It won't hurt anything. And then your lights. This is your light switch to turn your lights on. There's your headlights. And your tail lights. And your reverse light. And here's high and low range for high and low speed. You don't have to run it in low range, really. It just looks a little more realistic when you're pushing dirt, when you're not going this fast pushing dirt in high range. So I like to leave it in low range when I'm pushing dirt, unless you're doing a lot of work where you actually need all the power, pushing up a hill, pushing dirt uphill or something. And let's see, the voltage is on the screen. This top voltage where it says int on it, that's actually the vehicle itself. Is that showing up? Yeah. There you go. That top one that says INTV1, it's at 6 volts. That's the actual battery power of the dozer. And then the TX one below that, the 5.0 volts, that's the batteries that's in the transmitter. And both the transmitter and the bulldozer have nickel metal hydride batteries in it. And you'll charge them both at 1.5 amps. And here's your charging jack for the transmitter, and the charging jack for the bulldozer is right here. Little Futaba male connector, common connector. And your on and off switch is right here, right to where the driver's right leg would be. And then the controls for the starting and the horn and raising and lowering the volume is left and right on the joystick. And the best way to understand it is it's 4 modes. So mode 1 is to start and stop the engine. So if you move it once to the right, you're in mode 1. So now I can start it up, then I can shut it down, as long as I'm in that mode. And then mode 2, 1, 2 is the horn, which is where I leave it all the time when I'm running the machine, because that way if you're moving the blade up and down, you're not going to bump the starter. Worst thing scenario is you'll bump the horn by accident. So that's mode 2. And then mode 3 is volume down, and mode 4 is volume up. So let me start it up so you can hear it. That's mode 1. Now to lower the volume, 1, 2, 3. It takes a while. It takes like close to 10 seconds to get it to go all the way down. So there's the volume all the way down, and mode 4 is volume up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's volume up, and it's hard to tell the difference in volume when I do these videos, but it's pretty loud. If you were here in person listening to it, it's plenty loud enough. And like I said in other videos, you'll get some crunching. Let me turn this volume down some, or turn the engine off. You get some, I put tall drive pins on the drive wheels so that as these tracks get real slack, they won't slip. So when the tracks are brand new, or when you put new tracks on them, when you replace them, they're going to crunch a little bit until you get some time on them. You see how it looks, you'll see every once in a while it pushes the track funny or whatnot. It'll quit doing that after you run it for 15-20 minutes or maybe half an hour at the most. But what's nice having it that way is that the tracks last for a long time. You can have them really, really loose and they won't slip. So that's it. You got your painted details and metal blade tip and digital servos, and I think that's it. So I'll shoot you an email and I'll talk to you soon, Philip.